Coffee is the second most traded commodity after oil in the world, with substantial quantities of coffee from Kenya traded in the international markets. In Kenya, coffee is grown by an estimated 700,000 smallholder farmers. However, farmers do not reap maximum returns from coffee production due to complex and difficult coffee trade system and lack of relevant information to ease production. Embu County, located near Mount Kenya, is endowed with volcanic soils, moderate temperatures, and experiences over 2,000 millimeters of rainfall, which favor coffee production. Despite this, small-scale coffee farmers have not fully exploited coffee produce as a major cash crop in the region. 3 years ago, coffee farmers in Embu were on the verge of giving up on coffee growing due to the minimal returns from their plantations. Coffee is managed through cooperatives which handle the produce direct from the farmers. However, the farmers' cooperatives lack certification, which hinder transparency and standard efficiency in coffee marketing. Due to this, farmers could not sell their coffee in the fair trade market. Coffee plantations were poorly maintained, and most were infected by pests and diseases. Coffee production per tree was lower than 1.5 kilogram, and the quality was very low.
And if payment improve, I'm likely to improve and go up to even 20 kilos, which is my aim. Well, this is because of the inputs. You see, if you cannot give a coffee plant enough of what it requires, you won't get enough. And this goes with the payment. It has to feed itself and at least leave you with something.
It's due to this that Fair Trade Organization of Kenya, FTOK, in partnership with Progresso, set foot in this region to address underlying challenges affecting the farmers.
Like myself, I was producing about 1,500 kgs by then, 3 years ago. But when I started learning and embarking on this learning through the trade fair, my production is increasing year by year.
This strategic partnership involved coffee producer organizations to promote fair trade and empower the small-scale coffee producers to tap the full benefits of their coffee production. The intervention involved capacity building through farmer trainings aimed at streamlining system, thus enhancing accountability, technical skills in coffee production, and addressing the interest of the stakeholders in the industry. In 2010, Fair Trade Organization of Kenya and Progresso worked with the two coffee cooperatives in Embu County, Gakondo Farmers Cooperative Society and Kagari North Farmers Cooperative Society. The partnership aimed at improving quality management of coffee at the production points, improving governance structures of producer organizations, gathering market intelligence, promoting good agricultural practices, and mainstreaming gender in coffee production and decision-making process.
Talk about the way we have been working with Progresso through FTOK since the year 2009. We have seen strong organization structures here in Gakondo in terms of governance, financial management. We have improved in marketing. We have been trained on computer literacy, the management and the supervisory committee, and also the staff has been trained.
When this organization, Progresso and Fair Trade Organization of Kenya, came to our rescue, before then we were unable to even educate our farmers. We were able to improve our production to immediately to about 93,000 kgs that year when they joined us. This has made us even realize where we were going wrong. We are now able to make better decisions in our financial matters, the way we spend our money.
Capacity building on governance was conducted to organization's management, staff, and its members. Members are now actively involved in the production chain. The two cooperatives have operational, strategic, and business plans working in their systems for giving societies strategic direction. Documentation is integral in management, thus the need for basic computer skills. Initially, record keeping was done manually. This was a challenge to maintenance of information, hence high risks of data loss. Gakondo Management Committee members, 3 supervisory and 14 staff members have been trained on computer use, while in Kagari North Management, Supervisory Committee and 8 staff members have been trained. This has seen an improvement in data management, easy communication through emails, and overall marketing of produce locally and internationally.
We have attained 8 computers. These days, we don't keep records manually the way we used to do. Records are kept electronically.
We started working with this fair trade organization from 2010, and out of that, we've seen a lot of benefits from it. Everybody has been trained about the computer, and everybody is a computer literate here.
The cooperative's factory workers were taught on risk exposure while processing coffee in the factories. The training created awareness on the risk they are exposed to while working in the factory and how they can handle these risks. Since partnership with Fair Trade Organization of Kenya, both organizations have registered tremendous improvement in coffee quality, with more than 80% being grades AA and AB, top best grades of coffee.
We start from the sorting shed, where the cherry comes, then we sort. After sorting, it is taken to the weighing machine where it is weighed, then poured to the hopper. From there, then we pulp. From pulping, we store it in the tanks where it is for fermentation. We take it to the final drying tables. From final drying tables, we go to the skin drying tables. We make sure that the cherry is totally dry. From there, we take it to the conditioning bin for conditioning.
The farmers were trained on good agricultural practices and good manufacturing plan. This included mulching, pruning, pest and disease control, organic farming, safe use of chemicals, nutrition, and overall crop handling. This was done through demonstration plots where farmers received practical training on coffee production. Those trained were tasked with the responsibility of training other farmers. Gakondo went further to hire an agronomist whose role is to visit the farmers' coffee farms and educate the farmers. Through Progresso, FTOK donated a motorbike to enable the agronomist reach out to all coffee producers during her field visits.
Because FTOK people will not be with us all the time, we have an agronomist who is visiting farmers individually or as groups in all the areas, in all our catchment area. And the agronomist is also dealing with environment and also encouraging farmers to plant trees in their farms and to conserve soil.
Farmers are able to ask for advices from me, and I'm able to travel to their farms through the motorbike that the Progresso and Fair Trade funded for it to Gakondo. Before I came to Gakondo, farmers were put in different categories. There was Farmer A, who had the best quality coffee. Farmer B had the middle quality. Farmer C had the worst quality. This is because Farmer A used to maybe spray and put the fertilizers. Farmer B used to maybe put the fertilizers and not even spray. Farmer C did nothing about the coffee husbandry. So now that I came in, I am able to advise the farmers all of them in general without categorizing them, so they are able to put their practices, and there is no more categorizing them into A, B, and C.
But when I started learning and embarking on this learning through the trade fair, my production is increasing year by year. Like the year that followed, I picked almost double from the ones I was picking. The other time, although I did not get double, there was improvement. Last year, I was expecting more production, and I was expecting to double what I had produced the previous years. But due to climate change, the continuity did not persist.
We have created a lot of employment. Staff, permanent staff, has increased from 28 to 35. And right now we have very many contracted employees who work for a short time. Like now we are processing. They are in different factories. We have very many of them. So we have created a lot of very many jobs within this catchment area.
But this time I expect to actually, improve, because I can foresee some improvement in payments.
From 2010, that is when FTOK and Plongrezo entered in cooperation with Kagari North. And we have gone far, because since they started here, they began with the introduction what is FTOK, and we got it clearly. We knew the benefits which farmer will get after being certified. So after that we continued with our teachings. Farmers are doing well. We are very well trained on how to use organic farming. Now we are not spending much money in buying fertilizers, in buying chemicals. Now we can use that which is readily available and which cannot affect our farmers. So we have fertilizers, organically made. Even we are to open soon our stores concerning organic farming.
This has seen significant development in the lives of the coffee farmers in the county. Currently, Gakondo production has risen from 1.5 million kilograms to 2.4 kilograms of cherry. The quality of coffee has equally improved since the percentage of AA and AB is now more than 80%. Kagari North production rose from 93,000 kilograms to 370,000 kilograms. The percentage of AA and AB is now more than 70%. Gakondo has increased its membership from 4,425 to 4,672, while Kagari North